The other question I have is, and this is funny because I tweeted about this, and a bunch of people got really, really mad. Like it's really triggered these lefties. I asked legitimately, why are so many anti-fascists furries?
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
But I didn't mean, I'm not disparaging
You're
furries.
actually asking, I know. Yeah.
It's a legitimate question. There's like a really high profile cartoon squirrel that's constantly doxing people and harassing people.
Okay.
With like tons of followers. And there's a bunch of furries with they're called fursonas, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like their avatar is their self-designed art of themselves as a cartoon animal. Hey man, look, I'm all about liberty, so I don't care if you're a furry. Like, do whatever you want, man.
You know, you
want to be part of Clown
You keep
Block?
saying, blame it's the parents, they're bad parents. A lot of these young parents give their kids iPads. Here you go.
Yeah.
And then what do they watch? They watch cartoons. So they grow up idolizing cartoons instead of their parents. Instead of having parents that they look up to, they're like, wow, I want to be like that person. They watch and are raised by cartoons.
And
animals.
they see anthropomorphized animals
Yep.
Yeah,
as
maybe
society.
that's part of it.
Right. So
And then ingrained in their
It's
personality.
honestly not that surprising.
Yeah.
But that's not my issue.
It's sad.
That's not my issue. Isn't that people are furry? I don't care.
No, I know. I'm just making a note. It's like,
Why
I just noticed that.
Why are they
Yeah.
Antifa?
Oh man, I don't know.
They
want purpose.
Apparently, there are like white supremacist furries.
Okay.
That's like a big thing, I guess.
Random, but okay.
Yeah. They
Oh,
wear.
what?
They have Nazi armbands, but it's a paw print instead of a swastika or whatever. I'm not kidding, dude. I don't know if it's a joke or whatever. I'm just pointing it out.
So if I see the paw print, I'll know what it means now.
I don't know what it means.
Thanks.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I've actually never seen a furry before, but
No, but somebody made a good point, and they said it's that the left has successfully made it so that in many communities, like gaming, movies, even in the furry community,
Yeah.
you can't be conservative because of cancel culture and the fear that they'll attack you. So these people just shut up, and then what you end up seeing is all of this Antifa, but it doesn't really explain it. It doesn't explain how like I don't know what this is, but there's a bunch of these like characters, and I'm not saying these people are furries, but there actually are some high profile people. I don't want to use their real names. Like
Okay.
I don't want to cause a brigade or anything, but there's like some people that are actually well-known, verified furries who are like very vocal about supporting Antifa. I'm like, what's that all about? Somebody mentioned like a lot of the right wingers have like anime avatars, and I'm like, that's not really true either. It's like an eagle and like an American flag.
Yeah.
Like I don't know you or like a kek frog or something. It's like I do see anime people, but not really. It's usually like these Tumblrina leftists use anime stuff.
Yeah, but they're not dressing up as the characters, are they? They're not like full on outfits. The
No,
conservative side.
No, I mean like all of these people. Oh, right. I mean that. Well, they'll wear their like American flag hat and like Trump shirt or whatever, or like Trump hat.
Yeah, okay. That's not like embodying a different animal though. That's like isn't that what furries do? They like get in the full outfit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fursuit.
Yeah.
Apparently, like really expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Sounds like a crazy lifestyle. Apparently, they've like tried to have conventions, but the people are just like nuts and were like sabotaging plumbing or something.
What?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Somebody posted like a response like, "Here's your understanding," and I watched this video and it was really weird. I think I look. I don't care what you do with your life and your free time. You know, that's why I'm like I'm not even. It's not even really about furries at all. It's about Antifa.
Yeah.
And what it is. One of the responses I got from a lot of people was that Antifa are mentally ill people. You know, it's like we were talking about with the Joker the other day.
Yep.
That this fringe ideology needs allies, so it seeks out vulnerable, unstable individuals to support it.
Just like I said earlier, like I read that article, Antifa is going to high schools and colleges looking for the people that are outcasts and that don't fit into society, and they're snatching them up. Because,
and what you do is you tell them the reason you don't fit in is because of Trump.
Yeah.
Because Trump is a racist.
Society.
Yeah.
It's society's fault.
It's everyone else's fault.
It's everyone else's fault. Yeah. Exactly.
Nice
It's
point.
not your fault. I'm here for you. All right. It's not your fault.
It's very
Man,
seductive.
how do we actually deal with that? Like what do you do? Do you like drop them in the middle of the woods? Make them learn how to survive or something? Take them on a camping trip? What did their parents do wrong?
They weren't parents.
Yeah.
Simple.
They weren't
Done.
parents.
That they weren't parents. They
Dude.
that all I see is as they get older and older, they're looking at the kids like, oh, that's just kids being kids. They'll get out. They'll grow over that. They'll get out of that phase eventually.
I think,
and they don't try. They don't engage. They just like, yeah, whatever.
I think
and then it just runs rampant.
I think it's the logical conclusion of what we've been seeing over the past 100 years. Mm-hmm. It used to be, and I think you brought this up a few days ago, that you were a blacksmith, and then your kid would watch and learn and help you in the shop, and then eventually became a blacksmith too.
Yep.
And
then you got really good at blacksmithing.
Yep. And that was a family. It was a family name. It was your family job. Then we had apprenticeships, and then it was like not just your kid. It was also other people would come and pick trades, and then it eventually became stuff all the kids in a factory. Yeah. And the parents go off and do a different job, and the kids are shoveling coal into a steam engine or something. Mm-hmm. But then we started putting them in schools, institutionalized learning facilities, with the bells that I've heard it's supposed to simulate factories. I don't know if that's true, where like the bell rings at the period.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but you slowly take the parents away from the kids. Eventually, the kids are just
mindless drones.
They don't know what they are.
Right. Nowadays, companies don't want college kids anymore, right?
A lot of them don't.
Yeah, because they're not experienced. They're clueless. All right, I have my degree. Okay, do this job. Well, what do you need me to do? This job. Can you do it or not? No, you have to tell me what to do. Can't you hold my hand and show me? Yeah. What about my homework?
My professor used to tell me.
That's not what work is.
My professor told me what to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My professor would tell me what I had to do. And it's like, okay, bro, I don't know how to do that job. That's why I hired you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've literally experienced this where I'm like, I hired someone specifically to manage accounting when I was working for Fusion. Mm-hmm. And they're like asking me like, what do I do? I'm like, I don't know.
That's why I have a hard time with anyone building stuff for me, because I have a really high standard for the way I build stuff, whatever it is. If it's a bedroom, even running the electric, unless it's like a professional person doing it, I want to do it myself because I know how to do it. And I'd rather it done right, because if it isn't done right, I'm just going to have to do it myself.
These kids aren't good at anything.
Yep.
They've got no skills. They are talentless blobs of nothing.
Yep.
And now they're angry that they don't get all of these things they can't make themselves, or they can't earn.
Well, it's no wonder that they're angry, because they were told their whole lives they can do anything they want. Anything you dream of, you can do. But you don't have to work for it. I'm just going to keep telling you can do anything. It's like, yeah, you could do anything, but you have to pick one thing and then go for that for a long time, and then eventually you can do it.
The problem is the previous generation demanded we go to college. Like moron lemmings.
Yep.
Marching off a
cliff.
cliff.
It's a requirement now.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, I'll tell you what, my family had been telling me to go to college nonstop my whole life, and I was like, nope, never gonna happen. And then one of the funniest things happened was after I got featured in Time's Person of the Year and the Time 100. Woo. I actually had family be like, so are you going to go to college now? And I was like,
why?
Is that a joke?
Are you serious?
Why would you do that?
Have you not seen me in the Time magazine?
I was like, I've been invited to speak at a PhD course on journalism.
You've been to the White House, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty huge.
Well, that was like, I'm 30. I was how old, 34 when that happened? No, 33.
33, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
So, but I'm talking about like, I'm 26. I have a career. I'm being like featured, and I have these professors saying like, this technique is incredible, and they're asking me to come and give guest lectures
at colleges.
And I still had family being like, you really need to go to college now. And I'm like, are you insane?
Yeah,
like,
that doesn't
why
make any
go
sense.
to college? But you think about that pressure even I was getting from my family, and you think about all these kids who don't know better. And I can't, I don't completely blame them. If you were told your whole life, you can have everything you want so long as you play by these rules. Here's what you have to do. No cheating allowed. Go to school, go to high school, get a loan, go to college, and they graduate and they're told, actually, you're an indentured servant for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised they're freaking out.
Yep.
This is one of the reasons why I'm very much in favor of college debt forgiveness. But I don't believe we should just do with like what Warren said or whatever and just write a blank check.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's 50 grand, boom, just hand it out. No, I think we should just terminate the interest rates.
Yeah, I like that.
So you've got to pay down everything you've spent.
Yeah, you got to pay for, because the professors still got to get paid. The college still has to run.
No, these are people out of school.
No, okay.
Yeah, but now they owe money
After the fact.
So they got a loan from a company. The company put a percentage, interest rate on it.
Right, because it's all just the banks then making that interest anyway.
We have a predatory system.
Yeah.
It is creating an entire generation of whiny communists. So I'm not gonna. As much as I can complain about the individual,
man, I laugh, but you're right.
Yeah, listen, man. They get out of school and they were told, "Look, you're 18." You'd think this 18-year-old, chick or whatever who's like, "I'm in the occupied, free zone or whatever." You think just any idea what's going to happen with the next, which got 68 years of her life?
Zero clue.
Exactly. You take a kid who's in high school, who's, naive, ignorant, not saying stupid, just inexperienced, and you say, trust us, we're your adults, you have to do these things. It's no surprise many of these people are trying to throw all of that out the window because the system was broken and they were lied to. The solution isn't communism, though. The solution is walk out into the middle of the field and start growing your own corn and building your own hut. Yep. Pave your own path, find your own way. But I can't say I'm surprised they want to burn it all down.
Just like you said in the, what was it, Occupy, when they gave them a farm?
They're like, well, do you do it.
Look, you guys want to try it? Here's a farm. There you go. We gave you a farm. And what happened?
Oh, they lasted like 2 weeks. I was like, but I don't like doing work.
Wait a minute. I have to work? I have to work to live?
Dude. Fun, dude?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Life is not easy.
But think about it. I know a lot of people, and I've talked to people about this, and they've told me, like, I've had friends, and this was back, 10 or so years ago, like super depressed, saying I did everything right. I did everything they said was the right thing to do. And by the time I graduated and I have a degree, there's no jobs. Yep. I've got $40,000 in debt. I can't pay it off, so it's deferring, and now the interest is going up, and it's going to be $60,000 by the time I actually find a job. This is ridiculous.
Yep.
And I'm like, what you hear from a lot of people is, well, you took the loan. That's your fault. You're an adult. And I'm like, I agree with that within reason.
Yeah.
I would agree with that on the individual level. If you're an individual, you can't blame anyone but yourself.
Yep.
But on a mass scale, we have an entire system churning out whiny communists. You got to realize it's going to rip our country apart at the seams.
Yep.
Like, so
we're seeing it.
Exactly.
It's happening in front of our eyes right now.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. We do the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. If you want to catch the full show, tune in to this channel, subscribe, hit the like button, or check us out on iTunes and Spotify, and we will soon have this podcast up for free on all podcast platforms. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all in the next episode.